Hearthlings, for the most part, have claimed the forests and the deserts as their own without any real opposition. Neither the goblins or the undead who share these lands have had the strength or the will to challenge the Hearthlings enough to even slow down their industrious and carefree occupation. The feeble attempts made by those pathetic raiding parties into Hearthling territory has often been overwhelmingly crushed by a solitary soldier who then walks away after defeating armies upon armies completely unscathed and, well, disturbingly cheerful. Well, the denizens of the underworld have had enough of the rightfully smug Hearthlings, and it looks as though that the creators have granted a great boon upon all of the monsters in these lands. No longer is it just goblins and skeletons anymore. All manner of bloodthirsty creatures sprang into life with but one thing on all of their minds. The Hearthlings must not survive. And with that, I welcome you all to a brand new season and alpha of StoneHearth. Yeah, I had to discontinue the last series because the save game became incompatible, and then I figured that we should wait a bit for the new alpha to get patched up some before diving in once again. Alpha 14 brings a whole new bucket list of new features, most notably the wide variety of new enemies who are substantially more dangerous, a new Hearthling character class, the Herbalist, who specializes in healing and even potion making. There's a new set of tools for managing combat interactions and a few much needed tweaks to the party system. And I think there's even some new hats and helmets for your footmen. So yeah, all that and a huge laundry list of bug fixes and tweaks, etc. Okay, let's get this party started. Woohoo! This is a story of a brave band of settlers from... So last time we did Rise Children in the Desert. Before that we did Ascendancy in Temperate, which is the forest. Why don't we do... I really liked Rise Children. I really enjoyed... I don't know, I liked the theme of Rise Children. Why don't we do Rise Children in the forest? That would add a whole level of difficulty because I don't think they start with the saw. So, all that wood, and we have to dig deep to get clay. So that'll be interesting. So, a society of charming, wily traders seeking new lands and adventure, they set off to Temperate. Oh, this'll be interesting. The Dark Moor Forest, a location that something is filled with bad guys. No, and we have to play a normal game because, of course, Alpha 14, everything about Alpha 14 is all the new bad guys. So I'm super stoked about that. All right, I'm just gonna keep rolling until I get the right group of guys, and I'll meet you back here in a moment. Just one sec. Okay, I'm happy. This is a dream team, folks, except for poor Willem, who's a 1-2-1, but he'll be an excellent, well, an average builder. Below average builder, but poor Vellum, he's, you know what, he's gonna blossom, he's gonna be amazing, he's gonna be the best at what he does. He's not that bright, he's not that tough, and he's not that brave, but he doesn't have a lot of hair. Wait, that's not a positive thing. The poor guy. Anyway, otherwise, I really like this team. We've got Hyrule with a 266, and we've got Dumar with a 566. The reason I wanted two characters that were going to be strong warriors. Now, something that has changed with Alpha 14, you may not know, is they used to calculate hit points based on the average of mind, body, and spirit. So if you would always want to have a 666, of course, as a warrior, because that character would have the most hit points. Now, and I think that's like 120 or something. Now, they've since changed that so that the hit points are calculated only and solely from the body metric. So as long as you have a 6 in the body metric, you'll have the maximum amount of hit points. And then, of course, for a warrior, you want to have high spirit, of course, because that's your courage, right? So that's just something immediately off the bat that has changed. And of course, we want a couple people that are, smarter than average, that can be, of course, crafters. And specifically with Raya's Children, we're not going to have any. We're not going to have a woodworker right away. So we need a really good craftsman for clay working, right? To be a potter. Anyway, so where we go now. I see they have not since changed these. This is still broken as far as I'm concerned, because if you took one basket of corn and one pumpkin basket, you're left with 130. So you spend the other 100, however, and then you're left with 30 gold. And you can't spend it, so they need to make it so that you can adjust the amount of corn or pumpkin that you want. I don't know, whatever. So in this playthrough, I think we're gonna go for the Trapper's Knife. I want to go for other things, but honestly, it takes so long to get to the Trapper's Knife. Just like it'll take a long time for us to get to the saw because we need metalworking to get there. But whatever. I think we'll do that, or we could go for the Herbalist staff right away. Maybe that's a better idea. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go for the Herbalist staff, the wooden sword, and the hoe. Yeah, that's a good combination, I think. Let's do that. Because we're not going to have the ability to use wood, and we're going into a world with a lot of wood and very little clay, actually, to start out with. So, interesting combination. I'm looking for a world with water on the first level of a mountainous area. And there's a very specific reason why I want that, and I'm just going to fast forward until I get it. Be right back, guys. Okay, I'm very happy with this. So yeah, we've got water on this first level of the mountainous area, and the reason I want that is I want to be able to use that water to build moats. Yes, in case you didn't know, you can build moats in this game. You have been able to for a while, I just haven't played around with it too much. And of course, we still have some plains right here, just general foothills, which should have a whole bunch of goodies for us, and we'll talk about those goodies in a moment. Let's go! Let's go! Yay! Indexing bugs, blurring lands, confabulating, terracing, diversifying, redisputing, compiling, redistributing, deriving, existentiating, indexing. I don't know. Wow, there's a lot of big words going on here. Higher math, cabulating, regulating, hair bobs, inflating trees. That's funny. Rising sun. Aw. Experiencing higher math. And something about marbles. Fantastic. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Not as much for plains as I was hoping for. Oh, maybe over here. Actually, this looks pretty good. The problem is those plains are a long ways away. These plains are actually quite an important biome to have nearby now, and I'll explain a little bit about that later on. I think this area here, we'll pull some of this water down. It's going to be a huge pain in the butt, but because, well, you'll see what I'm talking about later, but we want to have access to these plains, so we want to be fairly close, but I want to build, so here's my story. So we're doing the Raya's children. I think we'll start right, you know what, we're going to start down here and we're going to work our way up. I don't know what to do. There actually is not, there's some berry bushes over here. There's not a lot of stuff here. I was kind of hoping there would be lots of berry bushes and stuff. Oh, hey, look at this. It's a bunny. We saw this. I did a stream right after Alpha 14 got released, actually, and we found one of these, the bunny totems. That's very cool. Yeah, we're not going anywhere near the bunny totem, though. Because we did, like, right after Alpha 14 was launched, we did a stream of StoneHearth, and we got decimated. Like, we got crushed. But that I figured it would give the game a few more weeks to cook. Yeah, there's lots of berry bushes down here. Now, so what's interesting about Alpha 14 is we can actually move the berry bushes, and we can move plants, naturally growing plants, to our area. I think we'll start... Sorry I'm taking a while here, guys. I'm just trying to think about it very carefully. Yeah, I don't see any more berry bushes. Oh, man. So we're going to have to do some serious traveling at the beginning, but yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's get us started right... Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, let's start right here. Yeah, kind of a weird place to start. Okay, so here's my story. So this group of Raya's children, they were banished from their homeland, and they were because they predicted the end of the wimpiness of the underworld. So, and nobody believed them, so they were banished from their kingdom, and they came to the temperate area, and they want to build a fort, and it's going to be called Fort Defiance. 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 Okay, there we go. Fort Defiance. And this fort is going to be the last stand for the kingdom. Okay, so let's make sure we're paused here. Yes. Oh, look, we got animals all around. Not that it matters because we didn't take the trapper's knife. And we do not have a saw. Let's just confirm we don't have a saw. Because without a saw, that's a bit of a problem. I mean, it is and it isn't. We do have a hoe though, so we can actually start farming right away. Let's get some basics down, and then we'll talk about how we can move some of the naturally growing plants. Okay, so before we actually do that, of course, if you guys want your name in the game, of course, we can put your name in the game again. And I encourage you to send in a request. Just let me know what name you would like to use, and I'll try to get you in here. Of course, you know, we're limited. Last time, I think we only had maybe 20 characters, so, you know, it's not like we have a ton of people that can be part of it, but I'll try to get you in, and I'll try to put people in that haven't been in before. So let's go and see what we've got here. So we've got a 334. I'm trying to find a good farmer here. So 566, no. 463, actually not bad. Let's do that because body affects their speed too as well. So change jobs. You, sir, are going to be a farmer. Perfect. Approve. And we're not going to do our warrior right away. We are going to do our potter right away because we need to get that going right now. Okay, Boomba is going to be our potter. You are going to be because we need to get you working towards the potter is the first in the path to getting to the metalworking. It's a long journey, but we will get there. All right, so first things first, let's place down a storage area. And I think we'll do the storage area. All of this is temporary because we're going to be moving onto this top mountain cliff. And I want to build like a keep, like a castle right on the edge of the mountain. Very ambitious again. And we don't often get to finish what we start, but I want to try anyway. So, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, and we're going to get it moving here. And I'm going to try not to pause as much unless we're doing a serious build because, well, that's a bit of a pain. And slows down the progress of the game too as well. Okay, so there's those two. Let's get our farm down. I guess let's actually start chopping down all these trees first. There we go. Chop it all down, guys. Chop it down. Cut it down. Fantastic. And we got to start building some ladders down into this area here immediately too as well. And before I forget, let's get some farms down because that's going to be super, super important. I don't know which way the farm needs to sit. So we'll just build a general farm for now. Just get her building some carrots or something. Yeah, carrots. Done. Perfect. And very simple. Eventually we will break it down and do a little bit better farm. But for now, that's good. Let's get some more maybe ladders down here. We want to get down to the plains very quickly, because there is a lot of goodies that we can actually take for ourselves now. Yeah, these guys, it's going to take forever to get all this stuff over here. So, for example, these berry bushes, which is an easy source of food, we can actually now move them, move the actual bush themselves back to our territory. So we can actually bring them back and place them beside our farm. But that means these guys got to run across the countryside to do so. And really the best time to do that is right at the beginning because, of course, the enemies will become more and more aggressive as time goes on. The only real time to do it is at the beginning, unless you're well defended, like you send out a party with a number of warriors too as well to sort of guard the group. So yeah, let's get that going. I love it. This alpha, I've been more excited to play this alpha than any of the alphas. Well, I guess it makes sense because it has the most features of all the alphas because it's the newest, right? It makes sense. Of course, I'm more excited to play this than anything, but yeah, perfect. And then we'll get these guys here. And then plants, other plants, as in flowers, have a purpose now. So the herbalist can actually use flowers to build potions and bombs for healing, which is apparently really super important now because your guys don't heal like they used to. So remember, you used to get into a battle and, you know, sure, even if you did get damaged, it would heal so quickly it didn't matter. Now that's not the case. Not only do your guys have to heal, it takes time to heal, but they also need a bed in order to heal. So we need to get those built as soon as possible too as well, which means we need to get some clay. And getting clay in the forest is, well, maybe not as easy as getting clay in the desert. Well, it might be just as easy. I wonder if we could just dig down and get clay right from here. I don't know. I have no idea. All right, so that's it for those berry bushes. Is there any more around here? I don't think so. Yeah, there's some over here. Yeah, let's grab these two. Why not? You know what? It's basically easy food, and if we don't grab them now, we're never going to grab them. And although it's a bit of a pain, I think it'll be worth it. And the problem is with this, I think as we open up these areas, like this area, now the fog of war is gone in this area, which means bad guys can spawn in that area, because I don't think bad guys spawn in areas that we haven't opened up. So it does actually make us more vulnerable almost immediately. But it will be a couple days before we start getting attacked by anything, I think. I don't think we can... I think it's set up so that you have kind of that 1 or 2 day... I think it's a 2-day grace period, and then all hell breaks loose. So that's okay. Yeah, you know, that's all right. Perfect. See, we're already getting some berry bushes moved over. Fantastic. And we're going to get some of these flowers moved over very quickly too. Because, yeah, that's important now. We will move these. All of this is probably temporary. We're probably going to do a second move for this stuff because actually, I don't even know. Can you put bushes and stuff on top of the mountain? Yeah, I would think so. I would think on the mountain biome you can still grow them on there. Maybe they don't grow as well though. I don't know if the modeling is that sophisticated or not. Like, does it determine, how well things grow in certain areas? I don't know. No idea. Okay, so yeah, there's see, and the plains are the only place to find a lot of these things like flowers and stuff. So yeah, we want to make use of that if we can. And this is it. This is the only time we have. And then we need to start digging right away. But I want to keep our guys all focused on moving these objects first. I don't want to start digging, and we just got to get this done first. Okay, move that over. So yeah, if you want to have your name in the game, please let me know, because of course that's half the fun here is watching. And this is probably going to be the first StoneHearth series of mine where some of you guys might die, and if you do, I apologize. But anytime, of course, you jump in and want to have your name in one of my games, of course, so you take the chance of dying. But now there is actually a very distinct possibility of that. And being the warrior, although a proud position, is a very dangerous position. So the footmen in this game will probably not last forever, is what I'm thinking. But I don't know. What we did do a stream, as I said before, we did do a stream of Alpha 14 shortly after they released Alpha 14, and for a while, for the first longest while, like our footman was fine. Our footman actually didn't die or anything, but we were digging into the rock, and creatures started appearing out of the rocks, and that was bad, and it killed off like half of our civilization in like no time at all. Okay, so that's good. I wonder. I don't think we can regrow these silkweeds. I don't know. Let's bring some of these over too as well. I probably don't need to bring them from that far away. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Because, well, it doesn't matter. We can grow silkweed from farm anyway. That's fine. I think the rest of that should be okay. Yeah, look at them go. They're doing their best. It's a long journey, but I think it's worthwhile, guys. We're gonna need all of those flowers, but I think that's probably more than enough. Good. All right, so we're off to a good start here. Yeah, I thought it seemed awfully quiet. I had my music turned off. That was weird. I like the music actually. It's very pleasant. It's very calming. It's very soothing. So. But I don't know. I'm hoping that they add more music tracks, because some of the songs sound a little, I don't know, almost too light. Oh, look, she's got a hat. Where'd she get the hat from? She obviously, hold on. Hold on. Excuse me. Esme? Where did you get the farmer smock? That must have come with, I guess it doesn't give you any bonuses, but they start with a standard dress for all farmers. Oh, cool. Yeah, so I haven't seen some of this brand new stuff like the hats, but apparently there's helmets now too, which is really exciting. Super stoked to see that. Oh, it's nighttime already. Wow. Okay, so while we're here, let's start harvesting some of this stuff now. Let's grab whatever's here and available. And how much more stuff do you guys have to... Oh yeah, a little bit. Let's keep you guys moving. I don't want to drag on too long with this. I want to get them digging, but I don't want them to start digging until... I think we're probably safe now. There we go. Okay, so let's dig down. I don't know if it'd be worthwhile digging down here. I don't know how much clay we're actually going to get here. So let's do some digging. Probably a really dangerous idea, but we're going to do some digging down here. We need a lot of clay, and we need it quickly. So let's cut all these trees down. This is going to be painful. This is going to be super painful. We're going to put another ladder right here so it's closer to the edge. Oh, I don't know if we can do that actually. Yeah, see, the thing with Rise Children is we have a potter. Can we even build? I don't think we can even build the bench yet for the potter, can we? No, we need some clay, and we need stone too. Interesting. Oh, this is interesting choice, playing Raya's Children in the temperate biome. Come on, guys, start cutting trees. I will build a ladder as soon as... I can't really see what's behind this tree. There might be a better way to come down here. I don't know. I guess it doesn't... no, I don't think they'd be able to climb up this little ledge here. I don't know. It's so dark, you guys probably can't see a thing anyway. They're collecting stuff. They're gathering berries and stuff right now, so that's why they're not actually chopping down those trees like I want them to. We do also have a herbalist staff right away. I don't want to get the herbalist quite yet. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, I wonder what she's going to need to build her workbench. Oh, I hope it's, you know what? Let's see who would make a good herbalist. So, apparently, the herbalist, you want somebody with high spirit because spirit is also compassion. So, the compassion for their fellow Hearthlings. So, you want somebody with high spirit. So, not him, because those two are warriors. I don't know if we have anybody really. Oh, here we go. Aaron would make a good herbalist. Yeah, he's got Spirit of Forest. I mean, it's not as high as I'd like it to be. But I don't know, maybe mind might be important too as well. So, I don't know, nice balanced character. Sure, let's make him a herbalist. No, that's Shepherd. Where's herbalist here? There it is. Herbalist. Okay, perfect. Hire herbalist. Yeah, okay, good. Done. Approve. Welcome. Now, I think the herbalist will go out and do some other things. Oh, right. While we're here, let's build a storage. Oh, we already did that. Oh, that's right, because we didn't actually set it to... we didn't make it so they could actually gather stuff. Whoops. Or put stuff in the storage area. I had it all. I have it defaulted to be none. My bad. Okay. Oh, perfect. Now I think we'll put a ladder like right here. And we're going to gather as much clay as we possibly can in the first 48 hours. Before the bad guys start coming hardcore. Because... we want to get access to metal as quickly as possible. The only way we're going to do that is, of course, getting our clay worker built up. I think the clay worker has to get to stone quickly. That's what. It shouldn't take that long, actually. It won't be that long. So let's start digging this out. Very fun. Let's make a little clay pit right here, just like we did in the other one. We're going to do a nice big clay pit. Get as much clay as possible from this area. This has to be big. We're going to need a lot of clay. And of course, we'll get some stone and stuff from that too as well. Man, these guys are slow. Maybe we should build some roads right away. That's not a bad idea. I wonder if we could build some wooden roads. Because we do have we're going to have lots of wood kicking around that we can't use. Might as well build some roads out of it. Yeah, it's kind of quaint, wooden roads. I like the idea. All right. And actually, I'd like to do, yeah, yeah, it's fine. We'll just do 3-block roads right to here. And we're going to move this over to the silkweed. I don't know if we harvest that, if it goes away. I think it does. So I don't know, whatever. All right. And we're just going to finish editing there. Build. Start building. Yes. And we're going to build another leg of that. Oh. It's still quirky. Man, how come we started building, but I want to be able to build something. Oh man. Okay, hold on. Design. No. This thing is still so quirky. Okay, how do I unselect that? Come on, man. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're gonna build another road right here. I don't know if this will really speed them up, but it might. I don't know, it might. It's worth a try anyway. Besides that, it'll look cool. If something looks cool and it might help, then of course we're gonna do it. Daily update. Not quite enough food. We'll get there. We'll get there. It won't take long. I'm not too worried about that. Not in a panicky rush, but soon. We want to have stuff soon. So let's push this over here like so. And we're gonna do we'll do some stairs or something here, probably. Whatever. Yeah, we'll do some stairs. Perfect. And we'll finish off the road up here. Like so. They're sleeping on the ground already. There we go. Ah, very nice. Very nice. Very nice little start. And of course, we're going to build some stairs up in here too as well. But there, that's a good start. Excellent. Build. Yes, start building. There, and that should speed them up, although they may not use the road. I don't know. I don't know how they actually just decide whether or not they're going to use a road. And if they do, I don't know. I have no idea if that's going to help or not. But like I said, if it looks cool, then that's what we're going to do. Now, come on, guys. We need to find some clay. We may have to go really deep here. Farmer level 1. Excellent. There's going to be a lot of carrots. A whole lot of carrots. We probably didn't need to build that many carrots. Yeah, really inefficient way too. So let's actually put down another zone. And now that we know that the rows run that way, let's do another row of... Oh, right, they can't grow the... They can only grow the 3 that Raya's children can grow. Interesting, so let's do some gourds. Ha! And we're just going to do it in the same way that we've done before. We're going to do row by row, right? There we go, some corn and some carrots. Excellent. And somebody was saying, yeah, if you want to disband a field, when you set it to fallow, and as soon as see, I don't know if that would work. Yeah, you can't change it to fallow without removing the crop. So yeah, no, that wouldn't work. Somebody was saying that if you change it to fallow, they will actually remove all the carrots first, and then yeah, it doesn't work that way, I don't think. Haha. All right, so there we go. Digging down, we need some of that. Oh yeah, clay. Yes, there's clay there already. Fantastic. We need to start building the stairs almost immediately. Otherwise, you're gonna get stuck. All right, so let's do that. Right. It's been a while. It has been a few days since, well, a few weeks actually, since I've played this game. I've missed it so much. It is so much fun. Okay, so let's see. That is right here. All right, so right on the edge there. Perfect. I'm just trying to determine where the road is coming, and it's right here. So let's go like this, and we're going to cut that out. It's going to take a while, but like I said, we're just going to dig, and get as much clay as we possibly can. We might even have enough to build the workstation. Probably. Oh, we do actually. We can craft the potter's kiln. Perfect. How about the wheel? We can actually, well, I don't know. After we build the kiln, we probably won't be able to build the wheel, but we'll get it in the queue anyway. Why not? Oh, I miss this game. So much fun. And I'm kind of hoping that we'll have enough time to actually finish some of what I really hope to do this time. We always run into trouble because this is still an alpha product, and there's still so many things that are not quite functioning yet. And I get that. And, you know, I can't expect it to be perfect yet. None of us can. But, you know, it's always my hope that we can get as far as we can. Oh, they're all sleeping on the ground. I wonder if we could actually... Did he build the... Okay, so there's the sword. I wish... You know what I think needs to happen? There needs to be an option to turn on the names in the game so that you can actually see the names above the heads. That way I know who's who, like who's my potter right now. Because I can't tell at a glance. Well, actually, the little bonnet helps. That helps. Actually, if they all have different outfits, that would help a lot. Worker... Herbalist. Okay, that's my herbalist. So the herbalist will continue to dig and do stuff even before... I wonder if we can build the herbalist bench yet. Oh yes, we totally can. All right, so we can craft that and maybe get some potions and stuff built right away, which is cool. There it goes. Awesome. Very cool. Oh, I love it. All right, let's place that sucker. Let's put that right, I don't know. Right in here for now. We'll put all of our workbenches sort of right here. Yeah, kind of a nice little cozy place. I like that. That's cool. All right, and do we have access? No, we still don't have the other workbench, I don't think yet. Let's just take a look here. Whoops. Nope, still haven't built that. We should have the materials to build it. Hold on, let's just double check that we... I'm pretty sure, yeah. So, oh, looks like she just built it, but... oh, she's bringing it from down here. She built it down here and then's bringing it up. Okay, seems like a lot of work to build the kiln down in the clay pit and then carry the kiln all the way back up. But whatever. I mean, it's a make work project. I don't know. It's not working smart. It's working hard, but not working smart. All right, so let's put that over here. Oh, it's far bigger. Okay, so let's... I'm acting like I've never seen it before. Of course I've seen it before. We're going to put that right here. That way we've got enough to continue our road and turn it. Yeah. So, yeah, there we go. That'll do. That'll do. Perfect. And for our... Okay, let's just take a look at the clay workers line here. So we need to get to the clay chisel as soon as possible, which means we need level 2. That won't take long at all, actually. That won't take long at all. Honestly, we could get that pretty quickly. Okay, and let's make sure that we're harvesting all of these bushes too as well, and might as well harvest all of these. Perfect. Ah, things are going splendidly. Absolutely splendidly so far. I gotta make sure that these guys don't get stuck. So let's keep working on our stairs here. Oh. Oh, that's considered all one. Oh, weird. They've made it so the little spot that I started mining in the corner here it's all considered one big pit now. Well, that's fine. That's fine. We don't need stairs quite yet. I'm not too panicked, but it will get to a point where they can't really go any further. I wonder if you keep digging down, you'd run into water. I wonder. I don't think so. But that would be cool if you kind of like Dwarf Fortress. So in Dwarf Fortress, water is actually a huge hazard in Dwarf Fortress, and you can run into pockets of water and it'll fill up an entire dungeon and finish you like immediately. And it's actually, I always left water. So I often leave water on when I play Dwarf Fortress, just because I don't know. It's just another element to drive you crazy and end it quickly. Not that I really want it to end quickly, but I like the challenge. I've always liked the challenge, and of course it means that you have to stay cautious. All right, let's see what we can build at the Herbalist Lab. We can build healing tonics, stamina tonics, courage tonic. Oh, interesting. Strength tonics. So I wonder. Oh, that requires a lot of flowers. Wow, or herbs as they call it, and Varanus skin. What's a Varanus? That must be like a different creature. So we have to kill some creatures and get their skins to build some of these potions. Like the courage potions we need. So it's just a courage potion that we need the Varanus skin. Oh, cool. And then bandages. Coarse bandage. Of course, we require fiber. So, of course, that spider weed or whatever it is. And thread. So, yeah, we'll need heavy bandage. So heavy bandage, light bandage, and regular coarse bandage. All of which require different materials, which require a seamstress. Interesting. Or a weaver, I guess. Sorry, I keep calling it. Seamstress is, very specific. Weaver is a little more broad, I think, in definition. So there we go. Cool. We need a lot more of those flowers, I think. We may actually have to do transfer some more, because for us to actually get any quantity, like I didn't realize it was going to be like 9 per potion. Oh, there's a different kind out here. What's that same one? Can't click on things. There we go. Bright bells. I think that's a different kind of flower. Oh no, it's the same one. It just looks different in the dark. When it's dark like this, it's hard to see anything. So yeah, this is about our last chance to grab something out here before we actually have to have armed escorts. So let's do it. I didn't realize we're going to need so many of them. Crazy. And I wonder if we can eventually, I think we can grow our own in planters eventually. Maybe? I don't know. Doesn't hurt to grab these right now, I don't think. As long as, yeah, we could get attacked right away. I mean, it is going on day 2 already. Going on day 2, insane. Wonder how long. I don't even know how long this video has been. Well, just 1 second. There we go. Now I have a drink too as well. Sometimes I lose track playing this game, so I always want to sort of keep track of the time so that I don't end up with a 4-hour session. Because it's one of these games you could just sit down and lose yourself for hours and hours and hours on end. Okay, so they're grabbing those flowers right away. Oh, that's really good. That is really good. Maybe we'll grab this one too. I wasn't sure if they would stop and actually do that. I don't know how they prioritize tasks yet. I think that's something, like in RimWorld, you can prioritize what people do, like hauling, etc., on a scale of whatever, 1 to 10 or whatever. I think they need to do that with this game because really, like, how do you determine at what priority is this pit being dug out and getting that clay versus going out and grabbing some of this stuff that's just lying around, or building buildings if we were building buildings yet. Like there's so many different things here that questions I have, and I bet you there's probably a really complex formula for it, and eventually I think it would be better to be in the hands of the player. Okay, so let's get him started building some clay bricks, and we will maintain I don't know, 25. That's probably a good number. That'll get him nicely started. And of course, we're going to get some. I like the clay designs for buildings. I think it's very, very cool. We're gonna get some, just a few clay oil lamps. Oh no, we can't. Potter level 1. That's fine. You know what? We'll get them queued anyway because I like them that much. We're gonna maintain. I don't know, 6 of those. Yeah, yeah. And we're going to get these blue windows because what's better than a regular window than a blue window? We're going to maintain 10 of those in inventory. We'll try to use those more often than anything else. And I like the blue doors because they're blue. Once again, I like blue doors. It's really cool. And, Potter level 1. Cool. So that means we can already build the oil lamps. We're already to a point where, we're just about to the point where we can already start building the Mason's clay chisel. Also, this clay safety standard. This is something that's really, really important now, and we're going to build one of those. We cannot until we get some cloth. So we'll hold off on that. But yeah, so they've changed the entire combat system. It's getting closer to being more functional. So if I hit 7 on the keyboard, hold on. If I hit 7 on, oh, I guess we can't go to the combat options because we don't actually have a warrior yet. But yeah, so we'll talk more about warriors. I thought I heard something. Okay. Whew. I'm a little nervous because we could get attacked at any time. We've got one guy coming back here. Wait. Okay. Oh, hold on. I missed this guy. Oh, I don't know how I missed this guy. I must have been chatting. Okay, so Nyrel Iskender. So it looks like the storyline continues for Raya's children. So the storyline is attached to the race as opposed to the biome. So that's interesting. So all ready to start your new outpost. Hey, my friends, is he Canadian? My friends, the desert welcomes you at all its children. Okay, they need to work on, identifying where we are because we're not in the desert. Although he could be from the desert and he's saying the desert welcomes you. No, that doesn't make any sense. We'll be back tomorrow to check in on you. But in the meantime, your parents sent these supplies to get you started. 1 prickly pear basket, 2 baskets of corn, and 1 pumpkin basket. Thank you. He must have come right away, but I totally missed him. I wasn't paying attention. So whatever. Food's always welcome. That should make it so that we get a new person for our second day, which is really good. And I think then we will probably get our warrior going. I think we're tight enough now, so I'm not going to be exploring out too much without any escorts at this point. I think our kingdom is small enough that I'm not too worried about getting ambushed in the clay pit. Maybe. I don't know. We should probably start building some beds, though. I'm not going to build any buildings down here because our buildings are going to be built up here. Well, we could build a building. No. Let's build some beds first. And we'll talk about where we're going to build our buildings in a moment here. So let's build some clay beds. Let's build... Oh, daily update. That's important. Oh, really? Man, really? Even with all those... Oh, we didn't harvest... Why are they not harvesting the berry bushes? Okay, see what I was saying about priority? I think that should be a priority. Harvesting berry bushes should always be a high priority task. So I guess we got to wait until tomorrow for a new person. That's okay, because I don't have any names to add for you guys, to add you guys yet. So soon. Okay, can I? No, I can't. Oh, I can. I can actually start. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. I was hoping to do some full stairs. I don't think they can get up on 2 blocks. I don't think they can climb up on 2 blocks. I guess we'll see. I built this too closely. I wonder if I can actually erase. I can. Perfect. Well, that's nice. Finish editing, build. Yes, perfect. Excellent. So that means we can go in and we can, let's see here. Let's go. I just want to build some natural stairs. There we go. And like so. I think that's right. And of course, we're going to cut that one too as well. Hopefully that works. We'll see. If not, they will get stuck down here and fall asleep. And, wow, there's not a lot of clay down here. Ooh, Potter level 2. All right. So, wow, that was super fast. We already have access to the, whatchamacallit? The clay chisel. So let's get that built immediately. Farmer level 2 as well. Let's get that built immediately, and then we can get our mason. Oh, do we have anybody that could be a mason? Like, we don't have a lot of people here. All right. We need somebody with a high mind. Oh, here we go. Roxana. You would make a fine mason. So, as soon as that's ready, which should be pretty quick, because I think our Potter is up here just taking his little butt off. I can't see anything. Sometimes it's easier to go to the inventory screen to take a look. Let's just see here. Yeah, no, not yet. So the Potter needs... The Herbalist, oh, the Herbalist is wearing some kind of cool outfit. Like, you can tell the Herbalist is a Herbalist. But the Potter, if I'm not mistaken, it's kind of tricky. Oh, there's a Potter. So she wearing some kind of special outfit? Yeah, no, not really. Yeah, they need to have special outfits for everybody. Or you can assign hats to people. That'd be cool. So, like, as a style thing, that would be kind of neat. I would enjoy that. So, for some reason, the Potter... Why is the Potter... I don't understand. Why is she going to get wood? We've got wood. We've got tons of wood here. Why is she going to collect wood? So, yeah, we need to set the priorities a little bit differently. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Oh, perfect. They're working on the stairs here, so let's get that... finish that. Whoops. All right. Yes. Excellent. Oh, did I screw them up? I did. Son of a... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We are going to adjust... Hold on. Wrong one. Nope. No. We're going to go here. Oh, pause. Invaders already. Oh, no. Hold on. Where are they approaching from? Invaders approaching. Oh. What the... They're tree ents. Oh, entlings. Ents. Yeah, they're ents. The ents. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's so cool. They're tiny ones, though. These are the minion of the forest. Now, this is just one of so many new creatures. I don't think I've seen this one before. I've seen some stone golems and stuff like that, but I have not seen the ents yet. All right, so we need to get a warrior, like, immediately. Ugh. I guess we should have been more prepared here. But, of course, getting the warrior, waiting on the warrior is not a terrible idea. So let's get... Hold on. We've got two guys that could potentially be a warrior. I guess they're both kind of in the same spot. Yeah. Oh, they're both down in the clay pits. Oh, wonderful. Hopefully they can get out of here. You know what? We're going to build a ladder here just in case. We're going to be in trouble, actually. We're going to move the banner. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know what to do. We actually put ourselves in a really difficult situation. Let's get our warrior picked. This could be the end of the series. Well, that was fun, folks. Well, we'll see you next season. All right. Footman. There we go. I chose Hyro, the girl, because, I don't know, girls tend to be very fierce when they fight. Trust me. I've been around women for wait. Hold on. Pause. Is she still just building? Come on, dude. I need you to, hold on. Let's get everybody back to town here. I hit the R button. That brings everybody back to town. Uh-oh. We might be in trouble. Oh, no. You see what happened? Okay, so what we're going to do... So what happened is these guys are actually stuck in the clay pit. They can't escape, so they can't actually leave. They're going to continue doing what they're doing. Wonderful. So we're going to make somebody a temporary warrior. Oh, man. Okay, so who do we have here? I was not prepared. My bad. I should have known better. All right, so let's take a look at our stats here. So we've got a 6'2", We need somebody with high body. Okay, our farmer would actually make an okay warrior. So let's make our farmer a warrior. But can we cancel that? I don't know if we can cancel that. Uh-oh. We might actually be in serious trouble. Uh-oh. What do we do? Okay, I'm trying to think creatively. What should we do here? So let's make a stockpile. No, that's not going to work. Because... Uh-oh. Okay, so... let's see. Let's go to our farmer and see if we can force the farmer to pick up that sword, even though we've already selected for somebody else. Yes, I think we can. Okay. Yes, okay, because they're stuck. And then we have to... let her go pick it up. Okay, come on. Go pick it up. Oh, no. There we go. She's got it. Fight! Oh, man. Okay, so we can also make people in town part of the militia. So we can... how do we do it? I think we go to... Okay, it wasn't completely obvious because, you know, you almost have this panel on top of the group. So yeah, it's actually under groups and you can turn all your guys into militia members. all of your citizens that are not warriors can also be militia, which means they will have a slightly better attack and defense than a regular Hearthling that's not part of the militia, but it also means that they will go and they will meet the enemy face on when you're in town defense mode. So, whereas anybody that's not in the militia will go to safety points, and we don't have any safety points right now. So, my hope is that everybody kind of teams up on these guys and we win, because this could be it for us. Okay, here we go. Go get them, guys. See, with all of them fighting. Oh, there's 4 of them. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, we are... Woo! Oh, wow, okay. Good thing. All right, so, good job. I'm just going to pause it here for a second. So, of course, our warrior, who was a farmer 2 seconds ago, who picked up the sword... Now, see what we did to ourselves. You know, the whole reason I was building stairs is so that this particular situation did not happen. I guess we'll turn off town defense mode, but, you know, it's what happens, right? So this is the thing. With Alpha 14, you know, I'm playing like it's Alpha 13, where it's, like, easy and peaceful, and everything's gonna be fine, and, yeah, no, that's not the case. So we have to be vigilant here. Very, very vigilant. Okay, so let's turn, who was that? Who's our warrior here? Let's turn that person back into a farmer, because, and we need to get some healing. We need to get beds. We need so much. All right, so first things first. Where's our warrior? I can't. It's so hard to find everybody when they're sitting in all of the goods here. So let's turn Esme back into a farmer. There we go. It doesn't hurt to have people switch between farmer, you know, different professions in warrior, because they get some hit points if they ever get some levels and stuff too. So, do we... Yes, we now have we have a way up. Okay, so now let's get our proper warrior. What a disaster. Okay, so let's use, we'll use Dunmar. Actually, no, I wanted a female warrior. There we go. She took the sword. There. Okay, yeah, so she executed that command when she had the chance. So there we go. Perfect. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess they move just as fast on the stairs as they do on the ladders. I just, for some reason in my head, I would think it would be easier to use stairs than a ladder while carrying stuff, right? And that's probably the case in real life. Well, it is the case in real life, but it's not the case in StoneHearth. So let's get some beds. Yes, so we need... So for the Herbalist to do their job, or for people to get healed properly, they need beds. So let's build, I don't know, 10 beds for now? No. 6 beds for now. It's going a little crazy. Push that right up to the top. Get those down, and then heal our guy if necessary. And we need to get some defenses going right away. Yeah, see, we need to get up onto the mountain so we can actually make use of this water. We can actually build a moat around our town. And I'm super psyched to try it, because I really haven't played around with that too much. So, yeah. In the meantime, we just need to get all this stuff. Oh, I guess the farmer has some time. Why is she not planting? That's weird. Or he. Why is he not planting? He has a beautiful bonnet, by the way. It's a very pretty bonnet. Weird. So all of a sudden he's moving goods. I don't know why, but whatever. Whatever makes him happy. Man, I can't believe we're out of time already. Okay, not off to a stellar start, but actually I think we're off to a pretty good start. We didn't lose anybody. I think that's the most important thing. But as you can see, things are gonna get really hairy very quickly. Oh, we can build the. We can make somebody a mason right away. Perfect. I think we had somebody. Yes, Roxana is gonna be our mason. Fantastic. Oh, denied. What do you mean denied? Oh, level 2 potter. Right. Hold on. I know it's time to go, but level 2 potter. So why can't she be upgraded to a mason? Oh, because it's her. She has to do the job. Okay, sorry. Yeah, crazy. I'm insane. All right, there we go. So our potter is now our mason, and then the other person is going to be the potter. There we go. We'll just wait until... There we go. Done. Excellent. Sorry, it's been, like I said, it's been a few weeks since I've played, so I'm getting used to playing again. Actually, I think we're off to a great start. We've got a lot of goods. We've got... I'm pausing. The warrior has found more bad guys, and she's in the middle of flipping. Look at this. Matrix style. That's fantastic. I just want to check her hit points here. Oh, she's fine. She's got 127 hit points. We'll just finish the battle, and then we'll end it. Look at these guys. Yeah, they're going to be relentless. Oh, these are... Hold on. Are these different? No, same creatures, I think. Yeah, Entlings. Yeah, okay, perfect. So, so it's good and it's bad because our warriors are going to gain a lot of experience very, very quickly, but we run the risk of dying and losing people. Like, if they could come down and attack the guys in the mines here, in the clay mines, like immediately, and we'll lose them, then that's not good. So we have to think about maybe getting a second warrior and stationing the second warrior down here while we are still gathering clay. It will get to a point where we won't need clay because we can use wood. But for right now, it's kind of a problem, isn't it? So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Alpha 14. I'm really looking forward to doing at least one episode a week. Hopefully we can get up to 2. It's always a challenge for me to do 2 though. But, and of course, if you want your name in the game, let me know in the comments below. All right, take care, guys.